Senator Plett.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you, Minister, for being here this morning. Minister, my question about the bill before us today concerns the unintended consequences it could have on our agricultural sector. Farmers facing a shortage of workers due to COVID-19 could be helped by having more of Canada's youth fill vacant jobs in farm operations right across the country. Minister, my concern is that your bill could ultimately discourage students from seeking out this work by making it more financially beneficial to stay at home than taking on these jobs. Yesterday, La Presse calculated that a Quebec student working 35 hours per week on a farm and receiving the bonus from the government of Quebec would end the summer with $28 more in their pocket than a student working in a store for 20 hours a week and collecting the Canada Emergency Student Benefit. Young people know how to count, Minister. 35 hours a week under the hot sun and wind, or 20 hours a week in an air-conditioned store. Minister, when drafting Bill C-15, did you consider the negative impact this could have on our food supply? And how specifically does your government intend to help students find work in our agricultural sector, which is of critical importance to our entire country?
Well, I thank the Honourable Senator for your question. We're very aware as we create these and other benefits and take steps that we don't want to disincentivize work. At the same time, we know that job prospects are less. And so we have to find a balance in our policy and in our programming to ensure that we give people, in this case students, the support they need, while at the same time putting in place other measures to ensure that we do incentivize work. I'll speak directly to the bill, and I'm pleased to have worked with opposition parties in the House to enhance the bill on Wednesday so that we make it very clear that we expect students to be seeking work, and they're going to have to attest that if they're getting the benefit because they are looking for work and can't find it, that they are indeed looking for work. We also have a requirement that they be, on the government I suppose, that they be directed to our job bank to ensure that they are working. And coupled with the student benefit are enhanced employment programming through our youth employment skills strategy, where we've created, I think by last count, around 116,000 new jobs in the last week, in addition to the Canada Summer Jobs Program, which is 70,000 jobs. Specifically in agriculture, there is a stream under the Youth Employment Skills Strategy that creates job opportunities in the ag sector. And we also know when we put out the CERB, which is now in this form the CESB, that we had to ensure that it wasn't, and it would have been unfair to just have somebody earning the benefit, either benefit, quite frankly, and we allowed a certain amount of income threshold to be, you could work up to a certain number, a certain income level. We coupled that with an essential workers top-up. So in the scenario you put forth, the agriculture worker would be, once the provinces have finished negotiating with the federal government, entitled to not only the Quebec top-up, but a top-up from the federal government as an essential worker, so that at the end of the month they aren't in the position of only having $28 left. I will admit this is not a perfect system. This will incentivize part-time work, but it will also rely on what I know to be the intent and desire of our students to work. And students, when given the choice, I believe, and what I've heard from student organizations, will choose to work and will also choose to serve.
I don't have a lot of time, but I will get the question on the record and maybe you can answer. Minister, our senior citizens have been dealing with unexpected costs as a result of COVID-19. Seniors need ways to strengthen their financial security by accessing their investments without encouraging huge penalties. The Conservative Party brought forward two proposals in this regard. One would allow Canadians a special one-time withdrawal of their RSP in 2020, which, if repaid by December 31st, 23, will be tax-free. The other proposal would waive mandatory registered retirement income fund withdrawals until December 31st of 2020, which are relatively small proposals and could do a world of good for some seniors and could be implemented quickly. Minister, what do you think of these specific proposals? Do you support them? And is your government open to implementing them?
Minister.